What's up YouTube, Dan here. Welcome to the first episode of my PSG Career Mode series, or Paris Saint-Germain. So this series is going to be called One Season for Glory, and I'm going to explain why I called it that. And it's basically, I start off with a really rich team, so I've picked PSG obviously because I haven't done the French League team yet. I was thinking of doing AS Monaco, but I did in the end I did actually go for PSG, so I hope you're happy with that. This series is only going to last around 3 weeks, hopefully, then I'll move on to the next team. So hopefully most of it will be live, because during my Liverpool career mode, you guys seem to really like it to be live. So I'm going to be trying to make as many live episodes if my microphone doesn't screw up all the time. So the first thing I want to actually show you is going to be my budget allocation. So during today's video, I'm going to be showing you my player shortlist and picking a couple of players, as you can see there. I have got 52 million or 52.5 million and 236,000 as my budget. So that's a lot of money. I've got one season to win the Liga 1, the FA Cup equivalent. I don't actually know what it's called in the French League, and also the Champions Cup. So I've got one season to make as many signings as I can. Maybe I will apply a financial takeover in the future, but I think I have enough money for now. So we're going to start off with the shortlist. Going to make a couple of offers for players I personally want to buy. And we're going to start off with Kevin Prince Boateng. So he's rated 83, 25 years old, 13 million. He's got some great physical stats. And when I used him in my AC Milan career, I didn't get him to his full potential. And the second thing is, I just really enjoyed using him. I don't know why I sold him, because he's got some great stats. And I'm going to show you the team. I'm going to show you the squad report in a minute, so you can pick out some of the positions that I might need to replace in the future. He's just got the perfect stats for FIFA players. So he's got 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, high attacking work rate, high defensive work rate, cam, right wing, and centre mid and centre forward. He's quite tall, he's quite heavy, and he's 25 years old, so still quite young. He still gets to around the 85, 86 mark. In my AC Milan career mode, he got to around the 87, 88 mark, so a fantastic player. Then you have a look at those physical attributes, and you just think, wow, how can you not ignore that? They are fantastic stats. So our next player is going to be Koyate. He's been in the news lately because obviously he got a team this season, and I think they had like 87 pace or something insane like that. So he's rated 75, 22 years old. He'll be just some fun to play, because the main purpose of this series is just to have a bit of fun, sign some players. I don't really need to care about potential, if you know what I mean, because I'm only doing one season with this team, then I'm moving on to my next career mode. So it's kind of like a fill-in until my next big career mode. Hopefully I can get to around maybe episode 20 mark by the end of the season. Hopefully that's what I'm hoping to do. So the first defender is going to be Koyate. Then you got Mats Hummels as a defender, 15 million. Used him a couple of times, and he's got a fantastic stats, 15 million. And I've seen some people get him to around the 90 mark, so he's a crazy defender to buy. And same story with Sergio Ramos. He gets to around the 90 mark, 26 years old. He's got fantastic pace, and look at, he's just got fantastic stats all around. Then you see his slide tackling, and you just go down to the bottom. 88 slide tackling and 85 stand tackling, and his stats don't lie. In real life, he's got some fantastic stats. So the next player is going to be Vincent Kompany, heavily linked with AS Monaco, but those rumours have been turned down because he said he wasn't going to move from Manchester City. 15 million, similar to Sergio Ramos. Kompany is more of a brick wall than more pacey and more agile, but he's still got great stats, and yes, you can see fantastic stats. Might go for him in the future. Then you've got Gareth Bale, obviously. You know about him, 86 rated, 22 years old. Fantastic stats for around 33 million. I think one thing I do actually like about him is that EA have moved him to centre forward, and he also can play on the left wing. That probably applies for left mid as well, so I might think of getting him into the team in the future. So next player is going to be Ilkay Gundogan, or the commentators say Gundogan, I think it is. I'll just call him Gundogan, but he's worth 17 million, 21 years old, 82 rated. He can play as a CM. Then you have a look at his stats. He can play everywhere in midfield, centre midfield, and you can probably get away with putting him on the right or the left, because if you see his pace, he's got 84 acceleration and 81 sprint speed. I think that equates to, I think on Ultimate Team, I think he has 80 sprint speed or something, which is really good. And then he's got some fantastic stats here, as you can see, slide tackling and stand tackling. For an attacking-minded player, you can say they're good stats, 67 slide tackling and 76 stand tackling. And then you got the 4-star skill moves and the 4-star weak foot, and obviously he scored in the final, in the Champions League final. Tell me where you think his future lies with Borussia Dortmund. Maybe he'll move to someone like Bayern Munich, maybe Man United. So let's move on to the next player. We've got Axel Witsel. I've said him a lot of times, sent to buy him in a lot of career modes, and he's worth 11 million. 81 rated, 23 years old, and as I said, 11 million, so quite cheap compared to some of the players I've showed you so far. He's got great stand tackling and slide tackling for quite a heavy guy, and he's mostly attacking minded. As you can see, he plays CM and CDM, and he's got 4-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot. So next player is going to be one of the players I'm most likely to get, because look at those stats. If you look at his physical, mental and technical stats, they're all green or yellow, which is fantastic. So a really balanced player. 85 rated, 25 years old. It's going to be Arturo Vidal, 16 million, and yeah, fantastic player around. I did actually use him in my Bayern Munich Super League. He was fantastic then. So next player is going to be Courtois. I can't actually get him. That's the problem. I might get him if I do another season. If you guys like this first season, and yeah, appreciate a like if you enjoy this kind of thing. I'm just going for fantasy. It's like a fantasy team if you think about it. Trying to sign my favourite players and kind of getting your guys' input as well. So I'd really appreciate a like. That really motivates me to make more of this, and I'll get maybe 1 to 2 episodes out a day, because obviously it's going to be the summer holidays soon, so I'll get more time to make more videos. So there you can see some great goalkeeping attributes. Don't really care about the rest of his stats. So only 20 years old as well. So next player is going to be Fabio Contrao, and then you've also got Marcelo. The reason I do actually like Fabio Contrao more is because he doesn't get forward as much, which is good for if you're, say, doing a 3-5-2 and you want Contrao maybe on the left side just to get back. I think I might use a 3-5-2 formation, so I might actually end up getting Contrao, putting him on the left mid so he can get back as well as getting forward. That's what I like to do on Ultimate Team as well. I like to have 2 defensive midfielders that do like to actually sit back. So I do have a bit of attacking and a bit of defensive in mind. So Fabio Contrao, then you've got Marcelo as well. You can decide which one I go for, depending on what formation I will play and if I actually need a new left back. So Marcelo and Contrao, they're probably the best 2 left backs to buy. So I've got a long shortlist here. We've got Lamela. I need to speed through this quite quickly. So 82 rated, 20 years old, 15.5 million, and he's got some great stats. Don't know why he's worth so much, so I think it used to be around about 10 million, but it's gone up to 15.5 million. And I think his potential has risen up a little bit to around about the 88 mark, so I might think of getting him. And the great thing about him is the 5-star skills, and also he can play as a cam, which I didn't actually know. So the next player is going to be James Rodriguez. We'll probably cancel him out because I don't really like his pace. 78 sprint speed for a right winger isn't good enough for me, and as you can see, not really great stats anyway. And he's actually moved to AS Monaco. That shows that I've recently done the updates. And the next player is going to be Hulk. Had a fantastic performance against Japan in the opening round of the Confederations Cup. 83 rated, 25 years old. Again, probably going to not really go for him. Not really big fan of him. But if you want me to maybe buy him in the future, tell me in the comment section below. It's all about getting you guys involved with the series. So next player is going to be Romelu Lukaku, who's been really annoying since I got FIFA because he's been on loan at West Brom. Look at those stats, by the way. And then finally, he's moved back to Chelsea, so I can buy him. And I think he's going to be maybe the first player I'll buy, maybe Gundogan or Lukaku. They're probably the 2 players I will buy in this first episode. So Lukaku, a fantastic player. And then you've also got Jovetic, you've got Benteke, all similar strikers. Both Benteke and Lukaku, both powerhouses, so fantastic players I might get in the future. Did I just cancel my Lukaku? Oh yeah, I thought I'd unshortlisted him, I think that's the word. Unlisted him, I think that's the word. So anyway, I thought I'd unlisted him, but you got a couple of other strikers. You got Jovetic, you got Benteke, you got Neymar, and you got Lukaku. They're the 4 options I'm thinking of. You got a couple of right wingers, and you got a couple of left backs, some centre mids, 1 goalie, and some more centre backs there. So you can leave your comment in the comment section below. Feel free to leave as many comments as you want, and leave the player you want me to buy. So I'll just quickly go through them again. You can just have a check at some of their ratings. And yes, I'm going to quickly move on to the team member. I have got 52 million to spend, and we're just going to jump over to my team management and have a look at the team. So I've already set up the team to my liking, and I've chosen the 3-5-2 formation. The reason for that is that I don't feel that PSG are very strong on the wings. I'm obviously going to swap Gregory Van der Veer because I don't really like him too much, and maybe bring in Sergio Ramos or Koyate or something like that. Thiago Silva, fantastic defender. He's gone down in rating a bit. I didn't notice that, but he's gone down from I think an 88 to an 86, so I was a bit surprised by that. Next player is going to be Sacco, fantastic defender, both on career mode and on the Ultimate Team. Might think of selling him, getting some money, and then hopefully bringing in company. I don't know what you guys think about that. And he also can play left back if I swap to a 4 at the back formation. So Beckham not really there. I'm not going to really use him that much this season, and he's actually retiring at the end of the season, or he's already retired in real life. So I'm not going to really use him. Matuidi, he's got a fantastic shot on him. Didn't actually know he's left-footed, so all this time on Ultimate Team I've been using his right foot, but then I noticed he was left-footed. And he's got a banger of a shot on him. He's got high attacking work rate and high defensive work rate, 25 years old. And then you can see he's got the engine trait, so definitely going to use him a lot this season. He's a fantastic player on this game. Really like the look of his stats. You've got Lucas on the right and you've got Lavezzi on the left. And then you've got Pastore in the middle, who I think I will replace. A lot of you guys actually like him, but I'm not a massive fan of him because of his pace. I think I need a centre attacking midfielder with a bit more pace. So that's why I'm thinking of getting a replacement. And next we're going to have Jeremy Menez, and of course the big man with the big nose. It's going to be Zlatan Ibrahimovic, 89 rated. He's probably the main reason why I picked PSG above why I did the Liga 1, because I want a bit of a change. I've done a Serie A campaign, I've done a BPL campaign. I was thinking of doing maybe an Atletico Madrid career mode, but in the end I went for this, and this is one of the main reasons. Just look at his stats. Holy Christ, look at those. 30 years old, I know he's a bit old, but if I'm only doing one season, it doesn't really matter. So you can have a look at those stats. One thing I do like to point out is that his attacking work rate is medium, so he doesn't get forward as much as someone like Menez, who has the same work rate. So I made myself look like a bit of an idiot there. I need to find someone with high attacking just to stop myself. Yeah, there. Lavezzi, high attacking work rate. And yeah, Lavezzi will get forward much more, and Ibrahimovic has also got a low defensive work rate. So he will kind of hang around in midfield, maybe around where Pastore might play. So I might even put Ibrahimovic there, and then maybe you try and find a new striker, put Gamiro there. So that's what I'm probably going to do. And now we're going to move on to the shortlist again and hopefully make some first signings. And remember, in the comment section below, leave your comments. So let's move on and hopefully find a player that I actually want to sign. Okay guys, so I'm back in the shortlist here, and I've just thought to myself, what positions do I need to make stronger? So I think I'm going to go for Kevin Prince Boateng. So he's going to be one of the players I'm going for. Also, I'm going to be going for Koyate. Maybe in the next episode I will go for Sergio Ramos or Company, or maybe Matt Hummels. That's for you guys to decide. I'm also going to go for maybe Arturo Vidal or maybe Gundogan, depending on how much I can get them for. And also I'll probably go for, let's have a think through these strikers. Should I go for Jovetic, Benteke, Neymar or Lukaku? It's between these two, I think, Benteke and Lukaku. Let's have a look at their stats. So can we compare them maybe? Yeah, we can. Right, so Lukaku's got better acceleration, not very good agility. And yeah, so he's got better balance by not much, 48 balance, which is shocking. Benteke has got better jumping. Lukaku's got better reactions and better sprint speed and better strength by 1, which I didn't really think. I thought Lukaku was more stronger, and I thought Benteke was more agile 1. So it's basically down to personal preference, and to be honest, I love both of them, so I think I'm going to offer them both a offer, if that makes sense. So this deal looks like it could happen. Go ahead and submit this offer. I would love to get my hands on Lukaku, and I don't mean that in a rapist way. But yeah, 9.5 million, I think that will do it. And we're also going to offer the same amount for Benteke. I don't know if I should get into contracts and that kind of thing in this first episode. Oh, damn it. The player's just recently joined this club and won't move again. So that's kind of narrowed down my options. So I think I'm going to go for Lukaku. Maybe go for Jovetic in the future because I like the look of his stats. Anyone else I really want to go for? So I put in an offer for Arturo Vidal, fantastic player, and I'll put in an offer for maybe 22 million. I think that'll do it. So submit that offer. Trying to get these players as quickly as I can, move on to the season. And we're also going to put in an offer for Gundogan. Remember that, just think of those two in midfield together. I think the last thing we'll do is we'll try and sell a couple of players that I don't really want for this season, just to gather some more money. 21 million, I think that will do it. Maybe not, but we'll see in the future. So next we're going to go back out of that and go to sell players and see if we can sell anyone I don't really want anymore. And yeah, so Lucas, I don't know if I really want him because he's a bit weak for my liking. I think he just doesn't get into the game enough. I might just swap him for Neymar. What would you guys think of that? Leave a comment in the comment section below. Shall I swap Lucas for Neymar? Ibrahimovic, you know what you're doing. You're going to be staying in the club. Pastore, we're going to list you up. I wouldn't normally do that if I was maybe doing a longer career mode, but just because I'm only having one season, I want to make as many changes as I can. So also, I think I'm going to have to list Gamira. Maybe it's worth it. I don't actually know. He's got good acceleration and he's good in the air as well. I don't know. Shall I transfer list him? No, I'll just leave him for now. If I'm running low on money, I'll just maybe get him back. So Mohamed Sissoko is on loan. I wanted to use him. So look at those stats. 93 aggression, 90 stamina, 87 stand tackling, 87 strength, 81 shot power and 80 stand tackling, or slide tackling, sorry. So I think I want to recall him from his loan because he looks like a fantastic player to use. He'll be good in that centre mid position. Do you think I should do that? Yeah, I think I'll do that. So I've got Sissoko back in the team just because I like the look of his stats. So just have a quick look in his bio. There looks like some fantastic stats. Reminds me of obviously the Sissoko that plays for Newcastle. Quite similar in many ways. I think that's all I really want to do. I was going to sell Van der Wiel, but I don't think it'll be worth it because obviously, oh yeah, he's recently joined the team. But apart from that, I don't really think I'll get too much money for him. But apart from that, I think that's all I'm going to do in today's episode. And in the next episode, we'll crack on with some more transfers. Remember, the whole point of this episode was to get your guys' input and leave what player you want me to buy. And it's not all about the players I've already shortlisted. You can leave your players in the comment section below. So If you've enjoyed this, leave a like and leave a comment, as I said, and subscribe if you haven't already. Follow my Twitter, and you can watch me live on twitch.tv. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in episode 2.